Hey guys, Stingray Steve here. And I guess you know we had a Arctic burst here in Florida. And today is Tuesday and it's just starting to warm back up. And I'm in Southwest Florida and we had temperatures around 38, 37 at night, and the wind chill was much lower than that. So we're going to take a look at a few plants and compare what plants were the most stressed. And I did have a few. So we'll start off with the Philodendron atabapans. And this is a tough plant, guys. And even though it don't look that great, it was pretty hardy. And here's a glad hands philodendron, no problems. Looks nice and healthy. The painted lady did good. And here we have a Jose Bono. Did good. And here's a cutting I propagated. And no stress on the leaves. Looks good. Now we got here's another atabapans I propagated. Fine. Now we got the Paradiso Verde. Didn't do that good. And I'll show you right here. This leaf got a little bit of wind. That's when I was propagating, and not very good. And Paradiso Verde, you can see this leaf is like mostly gone in the center here and around the edges. So what would have been a nice leaf is going to look terrible in a few days. So Paradiso Verde is not one that can handle the cold. Haystrom Silver Sword looks fine. These are some hurricane leaves, but the new leaf growth is fine. Now this one here, and that's your Ring of Fire philodendron. And you see this leaf here, not that good. So it survived, but it's gonna, the new leaves didn't have the ability to survive. Here's a neon pothos, and seems okay. Some of these leaves got like some brown in them. Here's another pothos, not the greatest. Now this one I wanted to show you is the Florida Ghost, and I learned my lesson on these. Any kind of white leaf will not take cold. So this leaf is dead. This leaf is gonna die probably. And the green leaves look like they made it, not perfectly, but so your Florida Ghost is a philodendron that cannot take the cold. So if you can bring that one in, bring it in. So here's some arrowheads, Engonium, and they seem to have done okay. And the desert roses, no problem. I got some desert roses over here, and you can see we might have lost a few blossoms and stuff, but they're okay. Desert roses are fine. And believe it or not, where I live in Florida, there's no dandelions, so I'm growing a couple, and they're fine. Now we got my variegated alocasia, and even this white leaf, no problem. So it's a tough cookie. Now on the other hand, this philodendron here, the squamiferium, it seems like all of this red coloration is gone now. These leaves are all red stemmed, and now they're black. So and the leaves got a lot darker, and you see this new growth here. Look, it's gone. This leaf looks shot, and we had a spathe coming out, and it's still there, but it don't look that great. So squamiferium cannot really take the cold. And this one here also, we'll switch over to another one, the Burl Marx. It made it, but you could see some on this white leaf. There's some damage in the center of the leaf, and the leaves are softer. All the white parts are not looking that good. So the Burl Marx variegated, it can take it, but you're gonna have some ugly leaves. Okay, so let's shoot over here to the Pink Princess and see how they did. And surprisingly, this Pink Princess doesn't look too bad. And there's another one. The alocasias look fine. We've got a stingray plant. Now the Mickey Mouse plant, I know they can't take the cold, but they don't look too bad. Some of the white on this leaf looks like a little bit of damage, but last year this plant went dormant, and we got new growth coming up. So the Mickey Mouse made it. And these elephant ears are fine. We got some dark elephant ears. They're doing good. This rubber plant is fine. Okay, now we got this Calkins Gold. Surprisingly, these big yellow leaves are fine, and this is a type of painted lady, and she's doing good. We got another Calkins Gold here. Looks okay. Like I said, the Jose Bonos are fine. Here's a Peru. Monstera Peru. And this leaf looks like it has a little damage, but it's not as green and healthy. This has got a little brown. It's not as green and healthy as it looked before the cold, but it did make it. Now, the biliate, you got to take these in, guys. Look at this leaf. And I got another one over there. It is totally gone. It's not dead, but if it does come back, most of the leaf will be dead. Up here is dead. And I've been having problems with the biliates as opposed to the tabapants. They cannot take the cold. So if it gets cold again, I'm going to have to bring them inside. And I have another one that's bigger, but we're not going to walk over to it now. We're just going to show you this one. So if you have a billy, it's not going to do that good. Now, another one that I was surprised about was the Friedex. They look fine. Here's another Friedex. Beautiful leaves. They can take the cold. I don't think they could take freezing. But we got some nice leaves and they don't look damaged. So the Friedex did good. Okay, we got some Rhiziophoras here. And this is a dragon tail. There's another dragon tail over there. We got a Birkins. They did okay. The Euphorbias seem to be okay. Meekins didn't do good. They can't take the cold. So if you have a Meekins, bring it in. They did not like it. And you can see these leaves are gonna probably fall off. Here's another one. So if you have a Philodendron Meekins, take it in. Here's Monstera Standleyana, and seems okay. And Coppertone Sansevieria looks okay. This is Monstera Siltepecana, looks okay. Okay, here's aloe vera, and it looks fine. No damage at all. And now we have the okay, the Epi Premium Variegata. Epi Premium Pinatum. Looks fine. Here's a new leaf. Looks okay on this tree. There's another Painted Lady Philodendron. Looks okay to me. So we're going to walk over to this tree. And we got a Philodendron Red Emerald. Looks okay. The Golden Pothos. It's climbing up this tree. It looks good. Oh, wait a minute. Not really. There we had a big new leaf coming. And it's gone. So the golden pothos, not that hardy in the cold, just so you know. So basically, and here's another one that I was surprised. This is a dwarf Mayan coconut, and the one over there in the ground looks pretty healthy, but in the pots they look like they're a little stressed. Now we got my tomatoes here, and the bottom leaves are all gone, but the tops are okay. And these other plants seem okay. So there you have it, guys. Give you an idea what plants could stay outside. And these bromeliads seem okay. So and I've also got some albino pineapple, which we'll just check out over here. And my albino pineapple is thriving. Now the figs, looks like a lot of leaves are going to fall off, but it'll be okay. Okay, we have the mini monstera, the Rhizophora tetrasperma, and doesn't look that happy. You can see this leaf. So it'll survive, but not doing that great. These crotons are fine. And the Hoyas seem okay. We got some Hoyas here. Okay, we got all my crown of thorns, and even though we do have some leaves curling up, they'll be okay. So we got a lot of crown of thorns here and some other euphorbias. The Neil Hamberti got some discoloration. So they look okay. And all of these plants look okay. We got your elephant bush, variegated, fine. We got these cactus, look okay. Now I wanted to show you my Madagascar palms, and they did well. So pencil cactus, prickly pears. This lily did fine. Got a giant elephant here, did fine. And take a look at my giant Madagascar palm here. Looks okay to me. And here we have some bananas I'm growing, and you can see these leaves here are from the hurricane, And that's where I had bananas, and it just came down. All of this is new growth here and on the top, and the bananas look good. These bananas look fine. Well, guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for staying. If you're still there, I appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, make a comment. And as you can see, it warmed up. I'm sleeveless. It's they said it was only going to be in the high 60s today, and it's got to be at least 75 now, and tomorrow's supposed to be 80. So I'm enjoying it. I'm glad it warmed up. For like since Christmas it's been freezing over here. So thank you, Jesus. Take care, everybody.